Welcome back, denizens of the Omniverse. Today, we're diving into episode 5 of season 1 of Alien Earth. The last episode, things continue to just cascade out of control. You know, with the kids all handling their situation in a very different way, especially Nibs. And then the stuff with Slightly, who's, you know, now kind of been compromised by Morrow, who's leveraging and threatening his family to get him to be complacent and help him get some of these species out of there, even if it means infecting somebody with the xenomorph and taking them out. And then you have Kirsch, who's been listening in on this whole thing and still allowing it to play out. So many things are kind of gearing up. We have a lot of the foundation out. We're entering the back half of the season, and I'm really excited to see where things go. These concepts are getting more and more complex and interesting the deeper we get into it, and I'm excited to see what kind of twists and turns we are in store for as we head towards the finale now. So with that all said, guys, if you want to see the full-length reaction, as always, you can check it out over on Patreon. Over there, you get the same thing for all the other shows and movies we cover on the channel. You also can suggest and vote on movies we react to each month. It's just a great way to support the channel, help us do the things we do for here. But at the end of the day, really appreciate it. Enjoy this reaction. Till least leave a like, drop a comment, subscribe if you're not already, because it really helps these videos out. Huge shout out to the team over at Prepper for helping me edit down these highlights for you guys here on YouTube. And with that all said out of the way, let's go ahead and hop into episode 5, In Space, No One... ... Here we go. Interesting. All of our previously on flashes were from the ship, 17 days from Earth. Is this going to be a purely flashback episode? Are we actually going to see everything that unfolded on the ship before it crashed? I think so.
There's a creature loose. 2, well, not loose, not like missing. We know one is dead, I think. It's the other way.
How did they get out?
Captain's dead, but, well, you just gotta see, I got them both in the med bay.
Oh.
She used the word compromised. Hey, she and Bronsky are hooked up now. You slept through that, like, the last 8 months, maybe? Hey, I recorded something if you want to see.
Is this a conversation we should be having right now with all this that is going on? They really are. He's acting like this is nothing. I guess maybe in the grand scheme of things, like we've found, maybe it's not, but I mean, people are dead.
What happened?
Oof.
I tried to remove the creature, but the grip on his throat.
Oh!
So I made an incision at the base of the tail.
Yeah. Yep. Oof.
2 of the containment pods must have been open, and the arthropods' eggs hatched.
What caused the fire?
What caused the containments to be open?
What caused the fire?
We don't know.
Why were the egg crates open?
Morrow.
No.
Yeah, these are all very valid questions.
Crew member who comes into contact with alien life forms are to be placed in cryosleep.
Freeze him with that thing humping his face for the rest of the ride.
I mean, yeah.
What's the status of the other entities? Chlamydia. You and Chibuzor go to the zoo and make sure the rest of the creatures are secure.
I told you not to call me that.
Did I hear right? Did he call the kid chlamydia?
What she didn't tell you was that the fire fried our navigational systems and our engine relays.
Meaning?
Meaning we were a spaceship and now we're a missile and we're heading towards Earth.
Oh. Is it... What caused it? That almost seems like it would be sabotage.
Incompetence or sabotage.
Are you asking me or are you telling
I'm
me?
saying those are the likeliest scenarios.
Hey, that's what I said.
Engineers do stress tests of random fire breaking out in an empty containment room in the exact panel that controls both navigation and speed.
It is best case, dumb luck, worst case, yeah, planned. Or, you know, you could even reverse those.
You were fucking Bronsky.
What do you...
Company policy forbids romantic relationship between crew members.
How did you know that?
I'm the head of security for this ship.
The ramblings on the way here from the kid.
Your judgment is compromised.
Wait a minute.
In the event the security officer believes that the acting captain is not doing everything necessary to protect this ship,
Oh.
those instructions from the company are crystal clear, whether or not the crew survives.
Ooh, wait.
Fine. Let's go see Mother together.
It's so weird when they say it out loud sometimes like that.
Nothing matters but the cargo. Not you, not me, not the
The kitty.
Not a victory for the enemy of reason.
All right, one of the cryopods had that hole punched out of it. So yeah, one of them crawled out of that guy. So they either waited too long to freeze, or it just wasn't enough. They get it started.
It's always about power. We've got 5 big corporations that control everything, right? But our guys want to be on top. So they send us to collect the most terrifying shit so they can use to take off.
What was that about?
Captain's dead.
Was it you? There's our little victory bell over there. Oh, they got a couple of them. Unless I was seeing a reflection. Nope, they've got more than one. I mean, that's only like a fraction, I think, of what we actually saw down here, too. There's one of the open eggs. Something bled in here. That looks like xenomorph acid. Nothing get caught on the cameras, I guess? Oh. It did look like it just spontaneously happened. But then something also caused that to breach. Some of these things, I don't know, aren't adding up. Oh, jeez. Ho, 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 ho. But I still don't see what caused the hole in the floor. Oh. Well, who was that? Well, there we go. Oh, he doesn't know? Well, it's not a good angle either. Ha! It didn't look like Tang. Oh. Oh, that's him watching the footage. A little taste of Utah. You never got to go home, so maybe you brought a little bit of home with him.
Almost home, baby.
Oh, yep. Oh! Fuck! Hoo-hoo! That was wild. That was some good editing right there. No, for being in cryo, they don't look all that frozen, you know? For being asleep in those pods.
That's what it said on the paper. Biological survey.
No, geology is the study of rocks and stuff. Biology is the study of animals.
Oh, shit. Really?
Oh my god.
Do you know if you were to cut that pie in half, save half for later, and each half would become a whole? Now you've got 2 pies.
Wait, no. How's half a pie a whole pie? Oh, so last time I did that, you ate the other half.
I've tried that one already.
Oh, mate, if you want half of my pie, you just gotta ask.
Or is it this kid?
Failure to comply with a direct order from your security officer in the course of a criminal investigation will result in a total forfeiture of shares.
Keep it quiet, that's not a problem.
I was gonna say, if that kid floating around playing dumb like that would be an interesting cover if it was him.
Sabotage? Even me.
Yeah, I wouldn't float that idea around right now.
Did you pull the communication logs?
I tried, but somebody deleted all the files, so...
What the fuck, dude? Man, I fucking love the technology of this universe. And again, the sights, the sounds, and they capture it all so beautifully. Denied. Yeah. Survival of the cargo is more important than you all. Acknowledge. Acknowledge. Oh! Acknowledge, your security officer will take command. It's exactly what he said. Happy trails to you.
Don't know where, don't know when. Feel the blue skies drive the dark.
Sorry, Captain. My bad. Not yet. No offense.
It's just something you say.
I'll always be there, looking back at you.
That
It'll be good,
sucks.
'cause I'll be watching.
Oh, died in a fire that destroyed her home. Ooh. Oof. So there could have been a possibility he had returned home. All these years later, she would have been an old woman or something along those lines, right? Because he's been on this trip for 60-some years. I didn't see the date, so I'm not sure if that was before he even left or, you know, while he was out there. But it does go back to, like, what he said to Slightly, you know? Oh, it just keeps getting worse, man. Who is this fucker out here doing all of this, and to what end?
Talk to me.
Do you want the public version?
What if it's all so that it crashes? Like, all of this is strategically done to put it on a crash course to Prodigy territory. I don't know how they would know about all of this to begin with, rather than it just being a little happy accident, but I don't know.
We need help. We have to wake up the rest of the crew.
Cryopod quarantine breach.
Oh, what's his face? Probably just had his baby hatch.
Cryopod quarantine breach. Cryopod quarantine breach.
Yep. Which again, if it was frozen, this shouldn't have happened.
You can't freeze these things. Their metabolism. We know they can survive in the cold vacuum of space, right?
I mean, I guess, but didn't they preserve Ripley's by freezing her at one point?
How big did these things get?
Pretty big.
You see it, you pull the trigger till it hits the floor. Capture, don't kill. Clear.
This vessel seems to be way more equipped to deal with creatures than the Nostromo was, that's for sure. I mean, that's this whole thing's entire purpose, at least. Oh, this is our ocular little friend. Keeping an eye on her.
If the subjects live off oxygen from blood, they won't feed on dead animals, no matter how hungry they get.
Made me nervous there for a second when it didn't close all the way.
Take a picture. It'll last longer.
Well, it's got eyes all around it, so it's like always looking at everything.
Species 19 will feed on dead tissue if hungry enough.
I'm real worried. Oh! Whoa! It'll... Oh no, is this thing directing it? It was able to observe what it saw on the outside. Yeah, I think this eyeball thing is controlling that bug. Told it how to get out. Or is it trying to warn her? Never mind, maybe he's trying to warn her. Oh man, maybe it was trying to warn her instead. Oh! Oh! That's... I mean, it does see all, right? But it was definitely trying to get her attention. And this fucker's hiding in the bread.
How did you get out? Careful.
Fucking bastard.
Yeah, but it already spooted in your water. Yeah, you're gonna need to do some...
I always...
Yeah. The very wants everybody in the mess hall.
Did something happen?
It's dead. Chop, chop.
Also, eyeball guy didn't seal all the way. That latch did not clasp all the way. Incompetence everywhere, dude. Yep. Oh my God, guys. We already... Oh, it knows.
So he's dead.
Watch it.
Oh, pardon me, Your Majesty.
Shit happens, innit?
Quiet.
Yeah, the longer she takes to drink that, the better.
Yeah, we're flying off here.
What does that mean?
That's enough.
You're really so casual about this.
It gets worse.
Is that like a Frenchman?
I'm declaring a shipwide emergency.
Frenchman.
Why is this kid on this ship?
So who knows when we're next going to be able to...
1/16th share. I'm docking you. That's official.
Ooh. Stop picking on the kid.
I didn't...
Fuck. The fuck is wrong with you?
You're upsetting him now. That's cruel.
Oh, he's gonna drink the water. Well,
I want duty rosters and activity logs in my hands in 1 hour.
call an emergency meeting.
Leave it.
You're not supposed to waste food.
Just leave it, okay?
Can you?
Fucking.
So what the fuck does that mean?
Because she avoided drinking that this entire time. But he drank it.
Did you sabotage my ship?
What? No.
Good. Come with me.
That's all you needed for validation?
We've been stuck in a metal tube for 65 years, breathing recycled farts. Are you not sweating? Or is that what it's like to be a part machine?
The medbay cameras have a blind spot. I checked. You were off screen for 10 minutes.
I don't know what to tell you. Your cameras suck. I have to put up with it in this company, you know?
Dude, he is staring him down.
I just want to go home, man.
I wonder who it is and why. Oh God, is he gonna get yanked?
I don't even like Lamay very much. They've had all the money in the world, Peking duck.
Oh!
Bit of pancake, bit of that hoisin
Wait.
stuff.
Oh. Oh, we're gonna set up the motif of that silhouette, that shadow coming down, and then we're gonna see that later. It's gonna be something else. Calling it.
It's not the work. It's 65 years of your life equals a quarter of a share. And then you go, oh, yes, please, sir, send me on another mission.
Oh God, that sounds insane when he puts it like that, you know? He drank too much. Uh-oh.
Come on. Jesus, you better not get.
Oh! Oh, never mind about the silhouette hook scenario.
When we Took our first readings from the xenomorph eggs and found elevated
I was kind of
levels
thinking
of
we were going to.
radiation.
Oh, yeah.
We should be able to
Shit.
rig a Geiger counter too.
Yeah, you are on a ball today.
The eye.
Oh, no. Oh, it's in there for now.
You're missing it.
Tell me.
It's right in front of you, but you can't see it.
What the fuck?
The computer says a cryopod is full. Doesn't mean it is all the time.
Oh.
Someone else is awake. Who?
That's for you to figure out. So this fucker's known the entire time. And is just letting things play out?
Estimated progress status 98%. Recovery complete.
He's such an interesting personality for a synthetic too. Because I have to assume so by this point, especially after what the one dude said in the break room, the lunch room. He called him robot, so.
I need to tell you something. I met this woman on the ship, and I think I'm in love.
Come on. I mean, I'm not entirely sure what the apprentice is, but...
Yeah, I'm gonna stop you there because I don't care. Let me bottom line this thing. If the specs you sent are right, and you can pull this off.
Yo! Oh! Yeah!
Mr. Cavalier, put my mind in a robot with this progeny company you got.
It's Prodigy, as in the boy wonder. Me. And yeah, we can do that. Almost.
Interesting.
What if I don't survive the crash?
Well, that would suck for you.
At least he didn't try to cover it up or whatever. He was like, yeah, well, I mean, whoops. That's it. That's all. It's up to you to survive. God damn. So he orchestrated this entire thing to get some of Yutani's goods. And he didn't even know, presumably didn't know at all what he was getting. Unless he's been sending him data to review of what they've caught so far to give it to give him an idea. Uh-oh. It's already all grown up. And he's not in his pod.
Containment threat. -1. Containment threat. -1. Containment threat.
Let's be real though. Sure, it would destabilize the ecosystem on the ship and all that to release the creatures, but sabotaging the ship and releasing the creatures makes it even harder for your ass to survive. Very bold. It creates chaos so you can slip around as much as you want, but it's also increases your odds of getting fucked.
He's losing blood. We don't know why.
We're scanning now.
Oh, goodness.
Do it.
Well, what if it's contamination?
By the time we put him in the cryopod and freeze him, he'll be dead. Do the surgery.
Then, like he said, doesn't it also put these two at risk too? Cut them open, you free these things to come after you or whatever, unless they need water or liquid for mobility, for access, unlike the prime host of it all. Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Talk to me.
Maybe he's not a synth. I'm so confused about this guy. They called him a robot earlier, but maybe it was like an insult more than anything. Yeah, they're little baby ticks. Oh my god, they're pretty beefy now. How many did he ingest? Oh, what was that? What are these things? Oh my god, they're bleeding out their eyes now. What the hell, dude? We're obviously gonna have somebody banging on the window here in a second, right? Or nah?
They're dead.
Are you fucking serious? That fast? So not only do they drain your blood, they can exude a toxic, lethal gas when just messed with. Holy shit.
Go with Shmuel. Captain. I'm taking command of this shit. Move your ass.
Wait, we chose Petrovich again?
Just focus.
He is at least trying to save lives, but he's also being pragmatic. Because those two would be alive if they had listened to him in this moment, cut their losses and focused.
What about us?
Oh, whoa! I was just wondering, where is this guy? We still haven't seen him. No! What are you doing? Oh, he doesn't know. Wait. Oh God, this kid. Yeah, sorry, buddy. This room's kind of compromised. Oh, but there were two bodies in here when we walked in. What, weren't there? Yeah, there was.
Hang in there.
Oh! Holy shit. You know what I said? I was like, yeah, we've kind of done this before, haven't we? With the Alien movie, so that's why we skipped it. Not quite like this. And I am, oh! Yo! Wow. I don't remember what I was saying before all this broke out. Oh yeah, like he's being pragmatic, but he is also trying to save as many lives as he can, though not above the mission. Oh God, it went inside his fucking skull. Uh-oh. Yo. Oh my God. Yeah, you gotta wonder how it did not. Dude, this thing looks so good. But there's no way in hell she outran this thing. That's one of those things you just gotta suspend your disbelief because there is no way in hell. Oh God. It moves very much so like it did in the original movie.
Shmuel! Where's Morrow? Did you hear me? It's coming!
Did the eye get him? What's going on? It did. Oh. We just got a zoo of horrors unleashed in this place, man. And how did one of those bulbs get to where it got? I have to now assume that they can, like, walk around. Well, obviously, how would it have gotten to where it got to before, but I'd love to know how they move.
Ray, get up.
What the? Oh! Whoa! Maybe it is talking to all the other creatures. What the fuck? Okay. He just bit the xenomorph. Whoa. Oh, well. Lost your host there, bud. Valiant effort. Oh my god. Sorry, bud. No eyes. It tried to take over the Xeno. And this catches us up with the last bit we saw. You know, he's got a knife in that arm. He's got a blowtorch in that arm. It does make me wonder what all can his arm do. And then it comes for her. Jesus.
But I know we'll meet again some sunny day.
The cargo survived.
Yes, ma'am.
My grandmother was very fond of you, you know.
I'm grateful. No reason to take me in. Feral boy with a palsied arm begging in the street.
Oh. He literally owes them his life.
And then I'll kill the one called Cavalier.
Maybe the lawyers can fix this.
Unless lawyers mean soldiers, we're gonna have to do this my way.
Whatever he wants, he gets.
Wow. We're going to war. This was all his doing to begin with, too. To just land in this situation where they're like, arbitration. Nah. Oh, God. Wow. We got our Alien movie this season. We got it. We got the standard ship. We got the crew trying to survive. While we got our company man trying to maintain course and keep everything on track. What an interesting turn of events. The entire crash was orchestrated by Cavalier, working with somebody on the inside for the hope of a payout if he survived the crash. But they found him out, and that he did not. He did not survive. Again, like I said, I understand like all the stuff technically with the crashes and like the sabotaging of the relays, of the, you know, the navigation systems, all the things with the ship itself. But you created such a variable by releasing any of the creatures. And maybe he wouldn't have been able to get as far as he did without some of that. And maybe that was the point, to create a ruckus, to create a stir, a distraction, to keep them on their toes and away from looking at him. But then you have on the flip side of this, Tang knew the whole damn time that somebody was not asleep the entire time, coming and going. He just let things play out. What the fuck, Tang? What the hell was that? And then what was that he was even alluding to him and the woman in that pod? And I'm pretty sure, I want to go back because I'm 100% sure they called him outright, because it was speculation before. I don't remember anything in episode 1 where it like hard clarified whether or not he was synthetic or not. I was just kind of basing that most notably on the way he behaved and how everybody was treating him. But I'm pretty sure at that meeting, they called him robot. Yeah, fucking robot. So yeah, and then his reaction, it just goes to show too, like, he was singled out by the xenomorph in this one, completely mauled to death while he was completely alone. Like I said before, it's not unheard of that they've attacked synths before, you know, like mistaking them for people or not even caring sometimes if something's moving or whatever, but he was sitting still, keeping mind to himself, and it went straight for him. So that kind of discounts some speculation about earlier events as well, about certain endeavors. But either way, I don't know what the hell his deal was. That was weird. We got a colorful cast of characters though, like all their little quirks and all this different stuff. And then on top of that, almost an equal amount of creatures to kind of combat them all, from the ticks to the eyeball to, well, I mean, the bulbs didn't get any action in this one, but we had the face huggers and then the Xeno running around. But yeah, that eyeball, I don't know. I'm curious. Where do you guys land on it? Do you think it was instructing the ticks on how to get out? You know, we saw it like screech out from its host there towards the end, and in came the xenomorph, almost as if it called it. But then it fought it. It challenged it. It tried to take it on. And then even take it over, but it couldn't. You know, it's not built in a way that it can intercept or infiltrate and take over the xenomorph, thankfully. Maybe it was trying to call up a new, stronger host or something like that, and that's what it was trying to do, or to get it out of that situation. Then once it obviously got stuck with the xenomorph, decided to try to go into defensive mode. But either way, all that's to say, do you guys think it was controlling the ticks to get out, or if it was trying to warn the woman about the ticks, or was the banging on the glass to distract her from the fact that it was getting out? Because it's an interesting, I have to imagine it was orchestrated in a way to weaken the ecosystem so that it can be freed. I mean, all of it worked. All of it was a series of neglect, because she just put that up there and assumed it went green, assumed the top bit latched when it quite clearly was red and did not latch. That's her fault that the eye got out. Who knows? Maybe it was the eyeball's plan to lure the ticks out, distract her while they sprayed their progeny into her water. And then the way they played with that, and then the apprentice ended up being the one to drink it all, and then just the fucking way he died, on top of them trying to do surgery on him and it just bursting these things, the little defense mechanism. These things are brutal, man. Holy shit, all these things. And this guy was like, I think after a point, maybe this guy was just like, you know what? Fuck it all. Fuck it. If this is all going tits up, I guess might as well just, they want their zoo. They want all these monsters. They can have them. Just careening them down. And if he's like, if I'm not going to make it there to see my reward, then maybe I'll at least take everybody down with me. Even the people who hired me to do this. I don't know. Because it is inviting all of destruction upon them. And maybe he just underestimated what it was they were carrying around. They certainly did. But then again, this place was littered with incompetence all throughout. Like, I get an apprenticeship, but that kid that they brought around onto this ship had no business being on this ship. It was like Morrow was the only person who took their job seriously. Maybe too seriously. He may have been too far the other direction. I think we had some people in here clearly like, I can't remember her name, the person that took over as being captain. Obviously just people being people. But there was some legitimate, like with these deadly creatures, mishandling of all of it. But it was wild, all of these sequences, especially with the whole like figuring out who's the one actually behind all of this, with a lot of unanswered questions, a lot of things that honestly could have been expanded upon while we were on here. You could have made a whole movie out of what we just saw here. But obviously, I think the point being they don't want the things to be too similar to what we've seen before, which is why I'm kind of surprised we went back to see any of this to begin with. And to be fair, to its credit, it while a lot of it is very similar with the setup, the premise, and the situation, and everything going on, everything else, they did a really good job at spicing it up, changing it up, and keeping us on our toes and dipping and weaving when it comes to like where this was going to go. And on top of that, you're not just dealing with the xenomorph. The xenomorph was just one in a fucking parade of monsters running through this place. Almost became kind of a background bit to it all. It only kind of really showed up towards the tail end while everyone was dealing with the fucking monster ticks and the eyeball that just wanted to get literally inside your head and turn you into a meat mech. But if it can communicate with these creatures, one, it being in a lab with a bunch of them is going to be really interesting if that comes out, because like they did call out that it likes to observe, and they called that out in this. It's always watching, it's highly intelligent, and yeah, if we know that it can operate or in these similar wavelengths and commune, or maybe even control, give orders, commands, whatever, I don't know. And then Wendy can do the very same thing. It makes a really interesting like dynamic in there now that she's she's communed with this newborn xenomorph, and this eyeball is also in this lamb, just kind of keeping an eye on everything. Again, always trying to transition its host and elevate itself. I think it's always trying to find the bigger fish is what it seems like. Got out and went into the dude and then immediately tried to go into the xenomorph. It just couldn't get into the xenomorph. So I'm wondering like what's going to happen if and when that thing definitely breaks containment. And then I'm also just wondering, like, the communication goes both ways. That's something they brought up before. I'm wondering, like, how much Wendy thinks she might be able to influence the xenomorph, and what if the xenomorphs end up influencing her back? I think that would also be kind of interesting. But what if it's just like, I don't know. I have no idea where this is going to go, what this is all building up towards and what this is all leading to. But now that Morrow's here and he's got this leverage, and this also kind of reframes a lot of this stuff that's going on as well, because that guy was promised an immortal body when he got back, as well as, you know, rewards, payments. And obviously he died on the way there. And, you know, Cavalier was like, it would suck to be you, but he got his shit in the end. He got exactly what he wanted. And now, you know, they have to go to this arbitration to try to work things out, hash things out, to see how this all will benefit or hurt or whatever negotiations come out of that. But Morrow's like, no, you can't let it go to that. We're going to have to do things my way. And Yutani's like, give this man whatever he needs. I can't wait to see where we go from here. I'm glad that we actually got this. I'm glad to be wrong about the assumptions that I had about what actually took place here, and being able to see it also, it gives you a different frame of mind for Morrow, because he did what he could for the time that he could. I got to give him that. Like, he equipped the people that he needed to with weapons, with means to defend themselves, and he tried to get everybody on the same page, but the mission was the mission, and that's all he had. We got to have the little glimpses of him and his daughter, the way that he learned about her passing while he was away on this, and the way that they even talk about these missions that they're sent on. You know, we do all of this for shares and all of this, but what we're really losing at the end of the day is years of our lives. The one dude is like, I'm going to go back and my wife will be older than I am. We're losing out on this, and it's all to disconnect you from your life even further. Then you only have the company, because then you'll have nothing. You sacrifice those 60, 80, 70 years on the ship, and then you come home. People might be dead. People might be older than you now. You will have missed out on that life. It's almost to encourage you to spend your life out there, because by that point, then you have no draw or reason to come back after like 2 trips. And that's how you're sustaining your life for yourself and those around you. And then it almost makes you permanently roped in and trapped with the company. It's a brilliant mechanism. That's something that I hadn't really considered in the alien sphere before, like when it comes to Yutani and all of these things, the way they kind of, you know, the whole concept of the staff doing what they're doing on these missions, you know, that almost escapes your mind when you're thinking about it, I think, like in the earlier films and stuff like that. But it's a wild thing to bring up and tackle on this, because he lost his only connection back home before all this even happened. He already had nothing to go back to. It was just this. And who knows? I didn't see the dates. I saw it was April something, but I didn't see like the year date. But like, who knows like how long this has been going on. And I'm wondering if like I can find that. I want to know if it actually says the year date on that. Yeah, it was while he was on this mission. It happened during mission year 8 of 65. We don't actually have an Earth date on here, just 12th of April. And her effects will be there when you return in 53 years. So it was while he was on this mission, because I was wondering if like maybe this is his, like I was kind of getting into, maybe this was possibly a subsequent mission after all of that, where he committed to the company after so many years because he had already lost her the first time around, and he became part of that loop. But no, he's on his first loop. But we learned that he owes them so much more. He was a wayward child, lost alone with a disease, and they took him in, fixed his arm, which is why he's got the cybernetic arm, and he feels indebted to the company, almost in a way probably too is why he's so loyal. And it forms a little bit more on that whole like back and forth between him and Slightly about loyalties. It's the mission, it's obligation, but it's also he's kind of indebted to them. Anyway, fascinating episode. Can't wait to see where we go next. I'm going to cut myself off there and pass it off to you guys. What do you guys think? How do you feel about all of this? Sound off the comments. Let me know your thoughts down below. We'll carry the conversation after the video. Hope you enjoyed the reaction. If it did, leave a like, drop a comment, subscribe if not already. Remember, if you see the full-length reaction, as always, you can check it out over on Patreon. And speaking of before you go, I want to shout out Angela Burr, Lily Chan's son, and Andriana Melee. Thank you guys so much for becoming saviors here on the channel, helping sponsor and support some of the rescue groups and take care of here at the office. You guys have been a tremendous help. And as always, I want to shout out our channel legends: Eric Official, Adam Myers, Aquino, Annoying Waffle, Anthony, Ariel, Armando Rosage, Ash, Captain Hoodie, Carolyn Ankerstern, Carrie Eckerl, Casey Wood, Christopher Anderson, Clara V, Codename Witch, Cody Vineyard, Corey Curry, Cosmonito, Craig Lozo, Cyber, Dairy Products, Daisy, Demasius, David Furstenberg, Denise Mauricio, Doric, Eliottam Gidney, Enderwolf, Ethan Denays, Fred Forlock, Gregory Toner, Havoc, Hot Girl Bum 2, It's Mushy, Jack Mulby, Jake Contrell, Jen, Jose Hernandez, Joshua Gwinnell, Julia Barrera, Cato, Carlene, Carmen Wilmot, Leo, Lee Stigler, Liam Harrell, Lily Chan's son, Lily Bullock, Luca Van Zeeland, Lynn 0816, Mandy Sherritt, Matt Hader, Mel Fernal, Muggy Hole, Smith Lesbian, Nicodemus, Nikki G, New LaFoodle, Ollie Hodges, Awardium, Pam R, Paul Brown, Robert Anguiono, Robin Yokheim, Ross Lingard, Russell Crockett, Ryan Morash, Sam Finn and Scotty, Sewer Rat, Saja 19, Shilio, Silver Tier Moon, Sir Shredder, Sleepy, Snolly, S. Wills, Tully Pangy, Tyler Rayner, Uncle Tony, Your Korscott, V, Vivian Wojciak, Vivi, Wallace Silvas, Your Boy G-Man, and Zach Hiltz. Thank you guys so much for continued support. But that's just video, guys, and I'll see you all in the next one. Take care, everybody.